We often need to look at the past to learn for the future. Whilst deliberating a lot of environmental challenges over the last few years, my mind has come to think about how we actually make wooden furniture. And I find that there is a gap in the way furniture is being made, which makes it very non-circular. The resins used in the MDF and plywood, and then the glue used to paste the veneer actually makes it worse. This affects indoor air quality and could affect one's health. So I thought it would be interesting to study how the Orang Lauts, the original inhabitants of Singapore, the boat people, would actually make their sampan boats and use their sampan boats in the past. How these would actually be so hardy and sturdy for so long whilst they were out in the sea. Then started my search to find the boat makers. Actually found some in the Riau Islands. There's a small island called Tjombol Island near Sumatra where they still make these sampan boats in wood. I took the journey by ferry to Batam, and from there we hired a small pong-pong boat which took us to this island where we found the descendants of the original boat makers, which were still making the boats in wood and by hand. I tried to study the way they would join the large strips of wood together with wooden dowels and how they would actually make them in the olden days. Their ancestors actually used the oil from the same trees from where they would take the wood. This stopped when oil tankers started coming in and they would leave the sludge. They actually started using the sludge to maintain the wood on the boats and to seal it. If you use natural wood, which is coming from reclaimed sources, in our case we use door casing, window casing, beams of old discarded timber, which are naturally seasoned, and we use minimum glue and screws to put it together, and then we finish it with cold pressed oil, we have a much healthier piece of furniture. And tomorrow, when it's disassembled, it can anaerobically biodegrade without causing any adverse effects to the soil health as well. It's an interesting way to learn from the past to think about the future. I'd also like to bring up some stark reminders. When I was there in these islands, I realized there's actually, with rising sea levels, there was already a bit of flood. If the sea levels continue to rise, these fragile communities which inhabit these islands around Singapore would be in grave danger. I think it's important to point out how everything is linked and interconnected in this world. We must play a role as a furniture and materials company so that we can be making more authentic offers to our clients which are healthy for the user and healthy for the soil.